Well, what do we do now, Frankie? You've done your worst. You practically killed the guy.
He's alive. He's still breathing, isn't he? What more do you want?
I want the money. I want that $60,000. Hell, I'd settle for 50 or 40 or 30. I want some cash in my pocket so I can get the hell out of this place. I am sick and tired of hearing that damn merry-go-round
Will you
music.
shut up and let me think?
About what? Like some new way to hurt the guy? Frankie, don't you see what's happening? He's not gonna talk. Don't ask me where he gets his nerve, but he ain't gonna tell us no matter what we do.
Maybe you're right. You know, the cops say Kirk Michaels is dead. Yeah. Well, why don't we prove them right?
You mean right now?
Yeah, right now. It'll sound just like another shot out of the shooting gallery. Here.
I can't do it, Frankie.
All right. I'll do it myself. So long, babyface.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is your last chance to tell us, Blue Eyes.
I can't tell you what I don't know.
Then you better say a prayer if you know any.
Oh, no. Please. Please don't. My wife is all alone.
Do you hear that, Larry? He's worried about his wife.
Hey, Frankie, wait.
Come on, let's get this over with, Larry.
Oh, his wife. We forgot all about her.
Huh?
Well, if we can't get any answers out of him, maybe we can get him out of her.
Here, the car'd be in the garage. My God, where is he? Where is my husband?
He's not your husband, Emily. He's hers.
No, he's mine. He belongs to me just as much as he belongs to her. She's out of his memory. She's out of his life.
If anyone sees him, they'll know he's Draper Scott. You'll lose him forever.
I've lost him already. I don't know where he is.
If you call the police, they'll recognize him. You will never see him again.
Oh, it's you again.
Hello, Mrs. Michaels. Thought I'd drop by without phoning. Figured that way I'd stand a better chance of finally meeting your husband.
Well, you're wrong. You won't meet him because he isn't here.
Huh?
I wish you were. I don't very much like being alone.
Where is he?
He's out of town on business.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me about that this afternoon. When did he leave on this business trip?
Yesterday. Came up very suddenly. In fact, he took the car. You can check the garage if you'd like to.
It's empty, all right.
Mr. Swift, I'm really not in the mood for company.
You just said you didn't want to be alone.
I prefer it to a lot of suspicious questions. That's why you're here, isn't it? You're trying to find something ugly in Kirk's past just to make yourself look good for April Sky.
Well, I do want to help April, but not just to make myself look good. See, I think she has a right to know a little bit more about some people she's being very kind to.
You're right, of course. I've been very rude to you. I'm sorry. Please come in.
Thank you. You're right when you said I want to help April, but I wouldn't mind helping you, too. There is something wrong here, isn't there?
Why do you say that?
Well, all I have to do is look at you. You're worried sick. You can't tell me I've had that effect on you.
Well, you do make me nervous. After all, you know about Kirk's past.
Mrs. Michaels, where is he?
I told you.
You told me nothing. Nothing at all. Well, I'll be. You don't know where he is, do you?
No, I don't.
Well, did you quarrel as he walked out on you? What?
No. No, he just got in the car and he left. He left me this note saying he'd be back in a couple of hours. Then he called and he said it would be more like a few days.
Well, are you worried enough about this to call the police?
No. No, I don't want to do that. It would, Kirk would be really upset with me. And besides, he's not in any danger. Why should he be?
You tell me.
I just don't know.
Maybe he ran into some of his old friends. Maybe they went on a binge. Maybe they're the ones that offered him this business opportunity.
You think he's involved in something criminal, don't you? Well, you're wrong. Listen to me, Mr. Swift. My husband has been very ill. I told April all about it. He lost his memory. When he came back to me in Evansville, he didn't even know his own name.
Wait a minute, lost his memory? What are you talking about?
I hadn't seen my husband in several years. But he did come back to me, only without a memory, and that's why I'm so worried.
When did he come back to you, Mrs. Michaels? Was it the night of the wreck? You remember that tramp I asked you about yesterday, the one seen heading in the direction of your house? Was that your husband?
Yeah.
And he didn't know who he was?
Well, it all came back to him. I mean, there are some blank spots, but he knows who he is now, and he knows who I am. It's the truth. He is my husband. And we made absolutely sure. We have definite proof.
What kind of proof?
Fingerprints. Because of Kirk's record. The police had a copy of his fingerprints. And my father got a set. I think I still have them. They are. See, we compared them, and they're identical. That's the proof. It's the absolute proof.
We're not taking any more table reservations for the whole of next week. We have standing room only. You're welcome.
Hurry up, I have something to tell you.
Thank you for calling. Oh, what is it now?
Something wonderful happened! You won't believe this. Remember that lady that came in right before you left?
The social worker.
That's right. Guess who sent her? Logan! Yes, he wanted to prove that Jamie was living in a pigsty, but when she saw that beautiful new nursery we had, she flipped.
That redecoration came just in time.
It sure did. I mean, we did it for Mother, but it worked out pretty well for us. And get this. Then I told her about the new nurse I hired, Mrs. Wong. Well, it just so happened she knows her and said it was the best possible nurse I could have hired. I can't believe it. She better be good, though, after all that money I paid. Or I should say, all that money you gave me to pay.
Yeah. Well, Logan must be gnashing his teeth right now.
That's right. She said she was going to go straight to Judge Lewis and turn in her report. And I know I'm going to get rave reviews, so Logan's not going to have any arguments to prove that I'm a rotten mother.
Things are looking okay for you, Raven.
That's right. Now all I have to do is deal with my rotten mother. I have to make sure she has nothing to do with Geraldine Saxon, and I'm going to do that right now.
How?
Watch. Hello, operator. I'd like to place an overseas call.
Now, wait a minute.
Shh. I always call Mother. Yes, right. I would like to make a collect call to London, England. Look, Mother, I'm terribly sorry about calling at this hour, but I just wanted to make sure you were coming.
Yes, Raven. I am very definitely going to be there. In fact, I've already asked Geraldine to get me a suite at her hotel.
Geraldine Saxon? Mother, you know you're more than welcome to stay with me.
No, thank you, Raven. You know that I find a hotel much more convenient. Besides, didn't you tell me your space was very limited?
Well, that's true. I only have 2 bedrooms, and of course Jamie has his own room. And oh, Mother, wait till you see it. It is so precious. I was thinking of calling one of those magazines and having them take pictures.
I would have appreciated a picture of Jamie, but you never got around to sending me one, did you?
Oh, what difference does it make? You're going to see him in a few days, and I can't wait for you to come.
Don't get carried away, Raven. You were only too happy to see the last of me when you left London Airport. I'm sure the news of my imminent arrival in Monticello didn't please you.
Mother, that is not true. You're totally wrong. I must say I felt very bad about our misunderstanding in England, and that's why I wanted to take care of you when you came over here.
Geraldine will do what's necessary.
Personally, I don't understand how you could even think of seeing her anyway.
What are you talking about?
Look, I know she's your friend. But if my friends went around talking about me and my husband the way she talks about you...
All right, Raven, that's enough. What on earth would Geraldine say about Ansel and myself?
Never mind. You wouldn't believe me anyway.
Geraldine and I have been friends for 30 years. I hardly think that she would indulge in any kind of cheap gossip.
All right, then let's just forget the whole thing. I mean, what do you care what some old gossip says about you 4,000 miles away anyway?
Just what is it she's supposed to have said?
No, really, let's just drop the whole subject.
All right, we'll drop it.
Besides, could she possibly know about what Ansel's doing in London? I mean, unless she has spies. And knowing her and her political influences, I wouldn't be surprised if she did.
Raven, you are obviously trying to create trouble. It's probably your #1 hobby.
That's not true. If you don't believe me, ask Logan. Look, Mother, I heard Geraldine tell Logan that she knew the reason for your illness. Or at least she could take a guess at it.
Which was?
Well, I hate to tell you this, but she told Logan that she thought it was psychosomatic. She thought that you were so worried about Ansel and his women that you were physically ill.
All right, Raven, that's quite enough. If that's the only reason you called.
Mother, that's not the only reason. I called to make sure that you were coming and to find out if there was anything I can do, but obviously your friend is taking care of everything.
Thank you. And if that's all you have to say, goodbye.
Wait a minute. I have one more thing that I think I must tell you because I heard Geraldine say it personally. Geraldine said that she was very worried about you coming to America because she knew that that would give Ansel a license to steal. And that's exactly what he would do while you were away.
I will not listen to one more of your ugly lies.
You hung up, huh?
Yes.
So that's your master plan.
Anything wrong with it?
Yes. It's crudity. I bet you your mother didn't believe one word.
You obviously know nothing about women.
I don't know your mother very well, darling. In fact, I don't know her at all. But I don't believe for 1 minute that she'd be naive enough to fall for that.
That, darling, was only step 1.
And what is step 2?
Well, you're just gonna have to wait and see.
Well, is there anything else I can do to help you, Nicole?
Not a thing. I think that's it. Just this one last touch, this centerpiece.
Flowers on the table. That's really nice.
Oh, will you taste Nicole's cooking?
Well, we're hoping it turns out it's a new recipe.
You know, I can't wait to see the cars again.
Well, I think they're anxious to see you. Of course, you know their nephew, Kelly.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm back to the kitchen. He is your official responsibility.
Okay. Well, since you're my official responsibility, can I get you a drink, Dr. Kavanaugh?
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe just a little scotch on the rocks.
Good, okay. You know, I could make you something fancier if you like.
No.
I've seen them do it at the Unicorn.
No, just scotch on the rocks is fine.
Okay. What about anything else can I do for you? I mean, do you smoke?
No. There is something you can do. You can stop calling me Dr. Kavanaugh. Just try Miles. All right?
Okay. I'd like that.
Thank you.
Oh, I'll get it. Gavin.
Hi, I hope you don't mind my dropping in like this, but I just wanted to find out if you're feeling okay.
Well, yes, I'm fine, of course.
Oh, Gavin, how are you?
Hi, Dr. Kavanaugh. I'm sorry I didn't call, but I'm not here to stay. I just came to see if she's feeling better.
Oh, it's very thoughtful of you. Come on in.
Well, we're having company in a little while.
Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry I can't offer to set another place at the table for you. My wife would kill me, but we have a few minutes. You want a drink?
No thanks, Doctor.
All right. Well, maybe I better check on my wife in the kitchen. See that she hasn't eaten all the good stuff.
Gavin, you shouldn't have done this. You should have called.
What, do I need an appointment to see you?
But this isn't my house. You can't just barge in on people like this.
Well, I never said I had any manners, did I? Well, anyway, I wanted to know if you intend to come back to your dance classes.
I told you I would, as soon as I feel better.
Well, you're looking okay now.
Gavin, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to overdo things until the doctor says I'm well enough.
And that was the doctor, huh?
That's right.
Oh, hello.
Miles says you're Gavin. I'm Nicole Kavanaugh.
Nice to meet you. Hello, Nancy. Come on in.
How are you, dear?
Lovely.
Hi, Dr. Kavanaugh.
Miles, good to see you again. Very much. You remember Jody, don't you?
Hello,
Jody.
Jody.
And this is her dance instructor, Gavin
Wiley.
Gavin Wiley.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello.
Kelly?
Oh, hi, Gavin. I didn't know you were invited to dinner, too.
I wasn't. I just stopped in to say hello. And it's time I say goodbye. So, excuse me.
Bye.
I hope you enjoy your meal.
It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Bye-bye.
See you soon, Gavin. Well, that was a little surprise, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure was.
Well, please sit down. Here, Jody, I'll get you a
Thank
chair.
you. Okay, let me help you.
Oh, it's nice to see you again, Jody.
Me too.
How are you feeling, Jody? I understand you haven't been too well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you look terrific.
Well, thank you. And I'm feeling fine. In fact, they're taking very good care of me. They're pampering me.
Wonderful. I think everybody should be pampered once in a while.
Of course. What's the point of being sick if you can't enjoy all the attention you get?
You know, that's true. When I was 9, I used to pretend that I was sick just so I could get all my mom's attention.
Uh-huh. And how long did you get away with that?
Well, she was pretty smart and saw through it, called me on it, and that was it.
You realize, Jody, what you're missing by being sick. You can't see Kelly perform at the Unicorn.
How's that going, Kelly? You still knocking him dead?
You know, I understand that the crowds have almost doubled since the puppet shows began. Oh, Nicole, I hope it isn't too late to see the baby. I brought him a little something.
I promised him before he could go to sleep he should
Oh,
see
good.
you. Well, I like you, too.
Absolutely.
I bet he's grown by leaps and bounds.
Oh, I guess you were really glad to see Gavin, huh? Did he try and talk you into going back to the dance studio?
No, he just came by to say hello.
Oh, well, I really couldn't blame him if he did. Well, truth is, I wish you were back at the Unicorn. You've only been gone for a couple days, but I really miss you.
You sure you don't want me to call the police for you? Report him as missing.
No, I'm not going to worry him. I'm just not. I'm sure he's going to get in touch with me very soon.
Good. I think that's the best decision. Wouldn't worry too much about this either. I know a lot of men with fingerprint cards like this in their background walking around with business cards in their pockets today.
Yeah, I know that's true. What's past is past.
And for all you know, your husband is away on business, looking after his future and yours.
Thank you. That's really very nice of you to try and cheer me up.
I'm not your enemy. I wish you believed that. Would you mind if I kept this for a while?
Why?
Well, you just never know. I mean, it could come in very, very handy. It'll only be for a couple of days at the most.
But
I'll make sure you get back in very good condition, and I won't barge in on you again unannounced. I promise you that.
Wait, please.
Bye-bye.
Why did he do that for? What's he going to do with them?
Scott resident?
Molly, it's Emily.
Oh.
Emily, is Kirk there yet?
No, he's not back, and I'm really getting worried.
Well, now, just keep control of yourself a little longer and be patient. If he said he'd be back, have faith in him.
Faith? How can he even have faith in himself? He thinks he's someone he's not. He's living a lie, and those people he may be with don't know that. God knows what they want from him.
But until you know more, and until you hear something, don't do anything rash. Don't do something you'll regret for the rest of your life.
I know.
And just keep thinking. He may come through that door any minute.
He may be with you again, and you could take him far away from this place where nobody knows who he is.
I'm going to wait one more night. That's all I can stand. And if I don't hear from him by the morning, I'm going to call the police.
Oh, Emily.
No, Mr. Swift was just here. He took that fingerprint card, you know, the phony one that Daddy made up. If I don't hear from Kirk by tomorrow, I'm going to call the police, and I'm going to tell them who he really is.
And the fingerprint
fingerprints will be proof.
It'll be the end. You know that.
I know. I know. Molly, somebody's coming. I've got to hang up. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hello, Mrs. Michaels. You remember me, don't you? We met at Playland. I got news for you about your husband.